Hey, what's going on, guys? Let's do this problem right here. This question is asking whether this series converges or diverges. Let's see how we can do this. So first of all, for this kind of questions, it's easier to take a root test because we have all our power n, right? So it's easier to take root test for this kind of series. But before we take the root test, we can do one thing to make our life easier. So let's take this one. So n is equal to 1 to infinity minus 1 power n power n, and this one can be written as 3 power n cube times 3 power 1, right? Since the 3 power 1 is constant, I can move it to front. So this is going to be 1 over 3 sigma n is equal to 1 to infinity minus 1 power n power n over 3 power n cube. Right, now we can go ahead and do the root test. It's better to do this one, otherwise it will be a big hassle after this. If you keep this one right here, it's going to be hard. And let's take the root test. So root test says when we take a limit n approaches infinity, and if we take the absolute value of this one and nth root of absolute value of this one, and if we get L, the limit less than 1, that is converges, and if it's equal to 1, no conclusion, and if it's greater than 1, it diverges. So that's what we are trying to find. So let's see what we get from this one. We have to take absolute value of this one, so this is going to be minus 1 power n absolute value n power n over 3 power n cube, and this is nth root. We have to take nth root, so this means 1 over n, right? When we take the absolute value, what's going to happen is this negative 1 power n is going to cancel, because this is going to be just positive 1, because you're going to have positive 1 power n, so this is just positive 1. So we have to only deal with this part right here. And if we multiply this one by 1 over n, this is going to become 1 over 3 limit n approaches infinity n over 3n square, right? And if you notice that if we apply this infinity, this is going to be infinity over infinity, infinity over infinity. So here we can use the L'Hopital rule. So if we apply L'Hopital rule, this is going to be L'Hopital rule 1 over 3 limit n approaches infinity. Derivative of this one is going to be just 1, and derivative of this one is going to be 3n square, and then we are going to get ln 3, and this is a chain rule, so this is going to be inside derivative, that's going to be 2n, ln 3 2n. So this is going to be the derivative. And now if we apply the limit, this is going to be 1 over infinity, right? 1 over infinity is going to be 0, and if you multiply 1 over 3 times 0, that's going to be still 0. So finally you will get 0. 0 is less than 1, right? Since this is less than 1, this series converges. So that's going to be the conclusion for this question. So we can conclude this series a convergent series, and that's going to be the final answer. I hope you guys find this video helpful. See you next time.